Update on Tropical Storm Ampil, which is slowly gathering pace as it moves towards the northwest, about to move through the Okinawa islands of Japan. At 5 AM Japan Standard Time on July 21st, it had winds of 60 miles per hour, that's around 100 kilometers per hour, and a pressure of 985 millibars. It's at 25.1 degrees north, 129.7 degrees east. Over the next few days, this is what the forecast is, entering the East China Sea and then making landfall rather close to Shanghai actually at the end of the weekend into the beginning of next week as a tropical storm. We don't expect much intensification, but there is the outside chance that Ampil could reach typhoon status. You see just at the end of that run there, another potential typhoon later on. But this is what the storm looks like right now. The northern wind field much larger than the southern side. That's where the land areas are right now. A stage 2 on the CDPS, moderate damage is possible. A typhoon warning is in effect for the Amami Islands and Okinawa, with a gale advisory for southern Kyushu, Miyakojima and the Ayama Islands. Over the next few days, this is what we're expecting then, passing over Okinawa today, Saturday as it now is in Japan, and then into the East China Sea, delivering some significant amounts of rain to the eastern coast of China as it moves inland. It may well weaken a little bit as it moves towards land. We don't expect typhoon conditions at this juncture, but again, there is an outside chance that it could strengthen. Obviously, rainfall amounts is probably going to be the biggest concern from this storm, in which it could reach maybe 8 inches in some areas and possibly more. But that is the look right now, mainly on the eastern coast of China. South of Shanghai is the main place to watch in China. Obviously Japan, it will be Okinawa and maybe the Amami Islands for rain. Sea surface temperatures very warm, 28 or 29 degrees Celsius. There's going to be no upwelling problems like we had with Maria, for instance. And this is what the models think of it right now. Indeed, none of them predict a typhoon status. Although they do say that it will maintain its intensity for a good day or so before gradually weakening. Wind shear is going to be increasing slightly. It's still low at the minute, it will rise later. Sea surface temperatures not too bad, relative humidity the same. You can see there it's likely to hook towards the northeast late on in the model run, not expected to be tropical by then, or if it is, a remnant. But here is how Ampil has been looking right now. Very little to speak of it, to be honest. The northwestern side there is probably going to be getting gusty, but you can see even a dry air slot over there in the northwest side of the storm center. So Okinawa probably not seeing too much from the storm right now, but it will hit pretty sharply a little bit later on in the day as it continues to move towards the northwest. It's making a beeline. It will probably make landfall on the island of Okinawa, maybe near the northern end if we were to speculate a little, and then off to the northwest. That's all for now. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com. You can also find our YouTube page if you're not there already. Force 13 on YouTube, subscribe if you haven't. You can also find our Facebook page under the same name, and we're on Twitter. It's @Force13, our handle, if you'd like to follow us and engage with us there. You can also help the project become even better by becoming a patron on Patreon, where you can find more information and rewards and benefits from that as well. You can also find Force 13 on Skype and my personal account, Fool13 at extension 9094 on Discord for tropical weather chat.